Day 14. I just scared Gracie. She's going to go up on her chair now. Day 14 of my 28-day somatic journey. This is your first time here. My name is Cheryl. Welcome, Yoga in Small Spaces. And a little bit later today, getting the video out, went for an awesome hike this morning. Then I went to the hot tub. I'm actually in the pool, then the hot tub, and now I'm here. So I was like, well, you know what? I'll upload it later. I'll do it later. Life happens, and I knew I was going to get to it today. So for today, it's where it is actually day 14, where I'm at the halfway mark of my 28 days. And for today, our two somatic movement flows are going to be a somatic seated moving twist, and then our other one will be a somatic TFL release. So with the TFL release, that's a major muscle up within the hip, close to the atilia band, and it helps with stability of the hip to the knee. So that can get pretty tight, especially if you notice you have IT band issues, which I do. I'll get an IT band strain usually on my left hip down to the outer left knee when I'm running. I don't run as much as I used to, and I'm learning more and more that running might not be my friend anymore, but that's okay. Hiking and walking can make up for that, so we got it. So coming to a seated position on a mat, if you need to be on a bolster, if you need to have your legs in a different way. If you're finding having both knees bent is uncomfortable, we are going to be starting with the right side. So you can extend the left leg if you want and put a bolster underneath. If your knees are coming up, you can put pillows underneath the knees or bolsters or blocks to add a little bit of support. If you prefer to do this in a seat or on a couch, it can be done on there too. So let's get situated. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. And before we start moving into our twist, I just want you to notice sensation through the body. Nice little scan. I'm scanning from the top of my head, noticing my forehead's a little tight. A little bit of pressure there. I feel like my neck is jutting forward. So I'm just going to bring a little bit more alignment to my spine. Stacking. Allowing my shoulders to relax. And I'm just going to give a little bit of a gentle pull with my occiput, which is like the base of my skull where the spine goes into the skull. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a lift. And just doing that, I've released some strain in my neck. My back is actually feeling pretty good right now. You will probably, if you watched the other videos, I've been having issues with my lower right side. It's feeling pretty good at this moment. Inner thighs are a little tight. So if you're doing this along with me, just take mental note on what you're feeling from the inside out. And we're going to go into our pre-check for the somatic seated moving twist. So I'm going to allow myself to turn to my right. On your video, it might look like your left, but I'm turning to my right. And I'm turning to where the body wants to stop. I'm going to just take my right hand, extend it, and I'm pointing, I don't know if you can see it, it's more like toward just past the edge of my couch. There's a vase, I don't know if you can make it out, but I'm just on the closer to myself on that side of the vase. And then I'm going to come back to center. And now I'm going to move through the first set of this flow. So here we go. I bring my right hand behind me as for support I have my left hand on my right thigh. And I'm just going to slowly turn to the right. Pause. And then slowly release the twist, but my hands are staying where they are. And I'm just rounding my spine, rounding my chin in towards the chest. Pause. I have quite a pull in the back of my neck, so I'm just going to back off a little bit. All right, next one coming up. Twisting to the right. Pulling my right shoulder blade a little bit back further. Pause. And then releasing all muscular effort. Pause. And change it up a little bit here. I'm going to come into my twist, but I'm going to turn my head to the left. Pause. And then releasing down all muscular effort. Pause. Coming back up. Turning, bringing right shoulder blade back, left shoulder blade back. I'm just going to take my left ear, dip it towards the right. Pause. And then release. I'm going to do one more. Slowly rolling up, twisting to the right, right shoulder back, left shoulder back a little bit more, gently turning my head to the right, and then releasing all muscular effort. Pause. I'm going to come back up, noticing quite a bit of tenderness in my neck. So I'll be very mindful of that. I'm going to go into my post check. So I'm going to lengthen in my spine, turn, extend my right arm to where I can get to now. And it's the edge of my pillow. There's a little bit of yellow on my blanket. So I've gained from here to here, coming back to center. Going to move to the left. I'm actually going to switch my feet. You don't have to. I'm going to bring my left foot in the front. I'm going to go into my pre-check. Left hand's behind me, right hand to the left thigh. Gently turning. Ooh, this is where I'm at. I'm going to extend my left arm. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little block on my shelf here. It's actually coasters. That's where my fingers are pointing to the inside of that, not closer to the back wall, but closer to me. And I'm going to come back to center. And here we go. Rotating to the left, looking over the left shoulder. Pause. Remember, we don't want any pain or strain. And then slowly release all muscular effort. Pause. Coming back up, round, twisting to the left. I'm going to pull my left shoulder back a little bit more. Pause. Gently release, releasing all muscular effort. Pause. Coming back up, twisting to the left, changing it up with the rotation of my neck. I'm going to look over right. Bring the right shoulder back. Excuse me. And then releasing all muscular effort. Pause. Rounding up. Twisting to the left. Bring my right ear down towards the right shoulder. Pause. Coming back, releasing all muscular effort. Pause. One more, rounding up. Looking over the right. Looking over left shoulder if you're able to. Pause. And then coming back to center, release all muscular effort. Pause. Let's go into a post check. Twisting to the left, where the body naturally stops. I'm going to extend my left arm. I've gained, so I'm mid pillow. I was on the inside of those coasters. Now I'm here. Coming back to center. Let's just give a moment, releasing all effort, folding forward. Let's do 3 nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Gonna slowly make my way back up. And now I'm going to get ready for the next SMF, somatic movement flow, which is the somatic TFL release. So we have this muscle up in here, connecting from the hip, and it gives all the way down to the knee. So it runs along the IT, gives stability from the hip to the knee, can get very, very tight. So first we're going to lay on our back. And just give yourself a moment here to do a little check-in on what you're feeling. Feet are flopping out, just noticing with hips or legs, one side might feel more lengthened or looser, or they might feel equal. Noticing the back, lower back, all the way up to the base of the neck. Also bringing that awareness within the hips, pelvis, and the glutes. So we're going to move into the somatic movement flow for the TFL. We're going to turn onto our side. I'm turning onto my right side, that's what I'm starting with. And I'm going to extend my right arm out. And my head's laying on the arm, but I'm noticing this is not very comfortable for how my neck is feeling today. So I'm going to grab a pillow. You can use a blanket and just have that support for my neck. My right knee, I'm bending, so it's 90-degree angle with my hip, and my left arm is just coming across nice and relaxed. So we're going to start with the left leg. So the work is going to come into our TFL on the left. I'm just softly flexing my left foot. It's not like totally kinked or isolated strong, just a little bit of a flexion. And I'm going to raise the leg just so the foot's not touching. Pause. Bringing the left leg forward, range of motion. Woo-hoo. Pause. Ooh, I feel that. I don't feel it on my TFL, I feel it in my hamstring. And I'm going to let the leg just relax down. Pause. I'm going to slide my leg back to starting position. And here we go. We're going to do 3 total on each side. So we did 1, we have 2 more. So up, pause. Bringing it forward. Ooh, pause. Is it ever pulling at my hamstring today? And release. All muscular effort. Pause. Going to reset, starting position. 1 more. Raising my leg up, foot is softly flexed. Bringing the leg forward. Pause. Releasing all muscular effort. Pause. And then springing it back. Pause. So now we're going to do the same thing for the left side. So instead of just turning over, I'm going to flip myself so you can see what's going on. So this time coming down on my left side, I'm going to use the pillow for support of my neck. Left arm just extends. Right hand's just on there as support. Left knee, 90-degree angle with the left hip. And here we go. Remember, there's a soft flexion in the right foot. Raising it up so she's not touching. Pause. Bringing the leg forward. Pause. I can feel this going on the outside of hamstring, more into piriformis. A little bit in the lower back, and release all muscular effort. So as you can see, I'm working my TFL, but it's also working hips, glutes, lower back, and the legs. Number 2, I'm going to bring my foot back into position, or right leg into position. Soft flexion of the right foot, raise the leg up. Pause. Gently bringing it forward to its full range of motion without pain or strain. Pause. And then release. One more. Back. Here we go. Raise. Pause. Leg comes forward. Ooh, I can feel it a little bit now, TFL, but also still in hamstring, lower back. Pause. And release all muscular effort. Pause. Bringing the leg back. I'm going to integrate a movement just to give a little bit of ease into the back, and the spine and the abdominals and hips. So a little bit of arch and flatten. Tucking pelvis. Gently raising the head up. Elbows together, if you can. If they don't reach, that's okay. And then pelvis tilts, elbows open. 2 more. Tuck pelvis. Gently lift the head. No strain in those muscles. Pause. Open it up. Tilting pelvis. Elbows opened. 1 more. Tuck pelvis. Gently lift the head. Elbows in. And then releasing down. I'm going to come into corpse pose. Sorry. Shavasana, just for a body scan. Let's do 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. So I'm going to slowly make my way to seated. I hope you enjoyed those 2. We did like a seated twist about a week ago, but I wanted to give a nice movement to my spine just after my hike today, and also I was still a little tight in the lower back this morning, so I just wanted to give a little bit of love to the spine and the hips. and the neck. And then that TFL one is just a nice, gentle, beautiful movement to get into hips, TFL, the rest of the legs, hamstrings. I really felt it in my hamstrings and a little bit in my lower back, especially on my right side. Have an amazing rest of your day, great rest of your week, month, and I will see you, or you will see me again tomorrow for day 15. Have a great one. See everyone. Bye.